The usual suspects are here. He's got a video camera recording, gray hoodie. We're going to need to stop and investigate them. They tried to actually get in her vehicle during the middle of her traffic stop.
He's looking at a cop watch. So I've been being stalked. I'm being stalked by a gray Sebring SUV.
Today we are in Oakville, Ontario. What you are watching is Halton Regional Police staging an assault on a cameraman, hoping to get a reaction that would meet the grounds for an arrest.
Why are you videotaping me?
Luckily, Jay from Ontario Audit has experienced corruption before and did not fall into this trap. Meet Constable Matthew Spina. As you are about to see, Matthew is just as bad at acting as he is being a police officer. Unknown to this officer, he was already spotted by Ontario Audit.
This guy's a cop, bro.
He approached the cameraman from almost a city block distance away and immediately assaulted Ontario Audit in the midst of taking his camera and placing it in his pocket. All of this happened while Matthew was on the phone with his partners while pretending to be a random civilian for the camera. Let's get into this. You won't believe how it ends.
What's up, legends? Ladies and gentlemen, Canada Cop Watch. Hope everybody's doing good. Shout out the legends. Today we got a crazy one, guys. Ontario Audit, Canadian legend. One of the guys that actually follows through and complains and follows through with the complaints. He requests body cams. When he gets denied, he appeals it. It's what legends are made of, guys. The intro we just watched, he was assaulted a little while back. And since then, he's been doing exactly what I've been saying. Following up. Hell yeah. We gotta run the music for that one, for the follow-ups, man. Ontario Audit, guys. Go subscribe if you're not already. You're missing out. Let me pull up his page. Ontario Audit. Tons of videos. All crazy videos, guys. What we're going to do on this one, we're going to do it a little bit backwards. We're going to jump in to the complaint automatically. We're going to show you the complaint, show you his excuses, show you what happened, and then we're going to run the real story. And you guys are going to see the bullshit that these guys do on their complaints. The bullshit they say, the way they work together. Funny. See who we got in the building before we get into this. Bunch of legends. Ozzy Nathan, Angie, Brandon Mitchell, Winnipeg Cop Watch, Joe Cole, Jenny, John Cameron, Mr. Soares, Crafty in the building, Winnipeg Cop Watch, Randy from the Peg, Pink Screwdriver. Shout out all you guys, man. Anybody I've missed. We gotta go to the top, see who is the first blood. Skip Knot, first blood. Bunch of legends, guys. Bunch of legends. Let's get into this.
What's up, guys? Today I've got a huge update that a lot of you have been waiting for. Tyrant Constable Matthew Spina has been held accountable. Not in the court of law, but LECA has held him accountable. The complaints that I made against him were all substantiated, so let's get into it. On July 11th, 2024, the complainant, Mr. Hearn, was recording outside of Burlington Police Station located at 3800 Constable Henshaw Boulevard. Mr. Hearn finished recording and left the immediate area. A plainclothes officer, now known as Constable Matt Spina, was tasked with attempting to identify the complainant, whose identity was unknown at the time, as were his reasons for recording the police station. An interaction took place where Constable Spina grabbed Mr. Hearn's cell phone. from a selfie stick and held onto the phone briefly before returning it. The incident was captured by Mr. Hearn, who was also wearing a GoPro-style body camera. The Halton Regional Police Service was made aware of the incident, and an internal investigation was conducted prior to the LECA complaint being received. That right there I find very hard to believe, because they updated me about nothing throughout this whole entire process. Until I made the LECA complaint, they wanted to cover their own ass to say, hey, we were already investigating this before LECA, but I don't believe that. I don't think that's true. So let's go over the allegations that were submitted by me, that all three of them were substantiated. Section 11(1), a police officer shall not use unnecessary force. It is alleged that Constable Spina used unnecessary force in the execution of his duty. Allegation number 2, Section 8, Part 1, a police officer shall not authorize or make a physical or psychological detention if at the time of the detention, the officer knows or reasonably ought to know that the detention is unlawful. It is alleged that Tyrant Spina complainant during the course of this interaction. Let's get into allegation number 3 now. Section 12, Part 1. A police officer shall not use abusive language with any person or otherwise treat any person in a manner that is abusive. That also was substantiated. All of these allegations fall under the Code of Conduct for Police Officers O.RGE.407/23. And under all three of these sections, it states the police officer shall not be subject to discipline for a contravention of subsection 1 if the police officer demonstrates on a balance of probabilities that their conduct was in good faith performance of their duties. Spina was not acting in good faith, and therefore all three allegations were substantiated. So before we get into the video footage, why don't we take a look at the FOI request I made in regards to Constable Spina, Tyrant Spina's own police report in his own writing. Do you think he lied in his report? Surely an officer would not lie on an official document, right? Wrong. Constable Tyrant Spina states the following, and I quote, "Male exited McDonald's and began filming my vehicle and myself at length. Male appears to be filming all persons entering, exiting the restaurant, clearly unknown for what purpose. I exited my unmarked surveillance vehicle and then located the male on the west side of Hill and Jackson. I began questioning the male as to why he was filming inside exterior of McDonald's and then my vehicle. I did not identify myself as a police officer at this time. The male then pushed his iPhone towards my face, and I briefly took it from him, questioning why he was stuffing the phone in my face. I then returned the phone. The male was argumentative and antagonistic during the interaction. Male alleged I assaulted him. At no point did I assault him." So in that report, there's about 5 to 6 lies that this officer made on an official document. Now I have video evidence supporting the opposite of what he said. So do we trust an individual like this in court? Have the arresting power to take someone off the streets and put him in a jail cell? What do you guys think? It's absolutely absurd.
Off topic, I just want to say, bro, I don't know about you guys. I've been dying with his backdrop switches. Like, I swear, I'm waiting for him to pop up in like a treetop. I keep looking up in the trees. I swear he's going to pop up in the tree. And then the one point when he's at the river, I'm looking in the water like, yo, oh, hey, keep doing your backdrops. These things right here are legendary, bro. Better than just talking or sitting in one spot. This guy's popping up everywhere in these backdrops. I swear I was rolling the first time I watched it. Legendary shit right here, guys. Holy, just taking the backdrops, taking the scene switches. It's crazy.
So now let's watch what really happened and watch how Tyrant Spina lied and cheated on an official police document.
So I've been being stalked. I'm being stalked by a gray Sebring SUV, and I go into the McDonald's to use the bathroom.
Why are you videotaping me? I'm picking up my daughter.
Silly Matthew. This guy said, I'm picking up my daughter. What are you filming? What an idiot. While he's on duty. Now look at him all over the internet. Silly Matthew.
I'm on the phone with the police right now. Why are you videotaping me while I'm in my car? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You can videotape me all you like. But I'm at the McDonald's picking up my daughter from work. So why are you videotaping me? Hey, why are you videotaping me?
Hey, don't touch my shit, buddy.
Don't videotape
You
me.
can't do that, man. Don't break my stuff.
I'm not breaking
You're
anything.
Give me my phone back, man.
No. Don't videotape me. I'm
Okay.
in front of... Yeah, I'll wait for the police. Don't worry.
Yeah, we will, and you'll be charged with assault, brother.
Yeah, okay. By all
You
means.
will.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so 911 on the phone, he just confiscated my phone.
Here you go. You
He
can have it back.
He confiscated my phone and
Why are you-
physically touched me. Have it all on body camera.
By all means.
Have it all on body camera, brother. You can't touch somebody else.
You can't videotape me. You can't just
Yes, I
walk up to
can.
somebody.
Yes, I can.
By all means.
In terms of discipline that Spina received, it states, the officer subsequently received discipline, which was approved by HRPS Chief Tanner for all 3 misconduct allegations. But when you file a LECA complaint and it's substantiated,
Guys, this is the one I thought he was going to pop up in the river. I swear he was going to come up under the bridge at one point. My bro. Go subscribe to Ontario Audit, guys. He's switching up the game with these scene changes, I swear. No one could go out there and just stand in one spot no more after this. I swear to God.
they're supposed to inform the complainant what discipline the officer received, and I didn't receive anything. So yet again, I had to follow up with LECA to get that information. After some time, I finally received an email from Crystal Dodds, an inspector and professional standards, stating, I can advise you that Tyrant Spina forfeited 36 hours under Halton Police Services Policy Directive PFS-002. Documentation of this penalty will remain in Spina's performance file for a period of 2 years and shall not be removed until November 21st, 2026. Now, I was under the understanding that if you got a complaint against you and it was substantiated, it would stay on your record forever. So now you're telling me that in November 21st, 2026, this tyrant who lied on the police report, assaulted me, stole my phone, all to just try to get my name and follow me back to my vehicle. Now, I was under the impression that it would stay on his record forever. Apparently I'm wrong, and it only lasts on the performance file for about 2 years. So in 2 years, he's eligible for promotions, rank ups, and who knows, maybe he's eligible now. Maybe he already got promoted, right? Well, we can just pray that that's not the case. But yeah, so he got 36 hours.
36 hours, and it comes off of his record in 2 years. What do you guys think about that? I think it's a bunch of pig shit. Shout out to Officer Mass in the building. At least he came out of the loser's lounge to speak. Put his comments up since he wants some attention. Shout out to Officer Mass, guys. Straight out the loser lounge. He's probably been in here watching us for months. Finally got mad enough to pop out when Spina got found guilty. You idiot. Back to the loser lounge, bro. Let's keep going, guys.
Hours forfeited, and it will stay in his performance file for a period of 2 years, expiring November 21st, 2026, which is not what I was hoping for. But at the very least, we got some accountability in this file, in this case, and I'm going to keep pushing for that. I'm going to keep pushing for accountability and transparency within our government, especially within the Canadian police forces. I also briefly want to talk about the other worst, Ryan Dupuis, who was absolutely horrible at trying to follow me and tail me around. In Dupuis' official police report, he states, and I quote, "It was determined by the staff sergeant to try to keep him being me, to see if he's associated to a vehicle." The report continues. Time, I believe, vehicle in the... So, that these officers did in fact try to follow me, did in fact try to tail me back to my vehicle, and this is not the first time. This just goes to show that I'm right pretty much every time I feel like the cops are trying to follow me after I leave the department. They try to follow me, they try to get back to my vehicle, they try to run my place, they try to figure out who I am. But it just seems that like there's no street smart cops in all of Canada. I don't know how they're so bad. They expose themselves very fast. They are not very efficient at being undercover. You could tell that they've never really been in those kind of situations in their entire life. They probably grew up in the suburbs, went to a nice school, and then became a police officer and think that they have the ability to go undercover on the streets. It just doesn't work like that. You need street smart officers. You need common sense officers to be able to do that kind of stuff. And clearly, these departments, especially Halton Regional Police Services, does not have any of those kinds of officers. Let us.
He's not lying, guys. Dupree, we're about to watch the video, and Dupree is the worst undercover I've ever seen. He's trying to be so discreet. He's in his little minivan, thinks he's hiding behind his tints, probably has his eyes half closed, guys, as he drives by him. Turns down his music, holds his breath. Bro, I could picture him in that minivan. But his only problem is he drove by like 17 times. Dupree, you are slow. What's wrong with you, man? Fuck. It's crazy, guys. But that's what's going on. That's what's going on, guys. 36 hours. We're gonna leave these last few minutes. You guys go over to Ontario Audit's page. Subscribe. I know most of you are, but if you're not, you're missing out on one of the best auditors in Canada, guys. 100%. I think we're going to play the Body Cam Canada version of this story, just because it ties a couple of his situations together. Anyone that's not subscribed to Body Cam Canada, go over there and subscribe. Newer channel, but this one is going to go crazy, guys. As you can see, these numbers are hitting already, and it's only like 10 videos uploaded. 135K, 125, 112, 108. This channel is going to do good. Go get it while it's early. Body Cam Canada, guys. Share back this tab. Oh, I just seen Mad Lab Press in the building. Guys, we got the craziest story coming out with Mad Lab Press. I'm going downtown tomorrow with them just to get some details for it, but what they're trying with Mad Lab Press right now is insane. Craziest shit. Craziest shit you guys are going to see. I'm going to wait for him. I'm going to let him tell you guys what's going on, but just know Mad Lab got an update coming for you guys about the last situation where he was assaulted. And you guys are not going to believe this update. These cops are desperate. I'll tell you that. At this point, they are desperate, guys. Desperate. But yeah, we're going to let Mad Lab get into that one.
See if we can see where I am. Yeah, man, that's the gym. I can see their fucking gym camera.
Situational awareness pop quiz. Count how many times you see this van throughout this video. Leave your answer in the comment section. Good luck to everyone.
A great Chrysler. Oh, there it is. Great Chrysler came out of police station, went into the complex, and I was just out here making it right. Yeah. You've been spotted, buddy.
See you guys in the next one. Ontario Audit later.
As Ontario Audit is about to leave, he noticed the undercover police van again, confirming he is being followed. At this point, he knew he had to keep the camera rolling, and that is exactly what he did.
I see you, bro. Yo, it's him again, man. This guy's a cop, bro. This guy's a cop. Followed me to McDonald's. So I tried to get back to my car. Stopped at a McDonald's because, you know, I thought I was being followed, right? I was being chased by a Sebring, sorry, a gray one. So I come outside and I got this guy here.
Guys, this is the moment Matt Spina wishes he never pulled up to McDonald's and tried to pretend that he's mad at a cameraman for filming his daughter that's not with him. This guy's at work, bro. He's talking about, why are you filming my daughter? While he's at work on duty as a Halton Regional Police officer. I swear, I worry about these guys sometimes. They don't realize we're in 2025, guys. There's cameras. Your stupid asses will end up on the internet for what you are, how you want to act. That's what people are gonna see. I don't know what they don't understand. This guy really tried to pretend he's not a cop. It's insane.
Definitely a cop. They're so bad at being undercover.
I've been being stalked. I'm being stalked by a gray Sebring SUV. And I go into the McDonald's to use the bathroom.
We are about to witness some of the worst acting known to mankind. We have no evidence to confirm whether this failed attempt was put together solely by Matthew, or alternatively, a minimum of 2 police officers conspired to commit a crime in order to identify somebody who is filming a police station, or to provoke a reaction that will lead to criminal charges against Ontario Audit.
Why are you videotaping me? I'm picking up my daughter. What's your problem, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? I've already called the police. Why are you following me? Hello? Yeah, I'm just on, buddy, I'm on the phone with the police right now. Why are you videotaping me while I'm in my car?
Keep in mind, we still do not know who he is speaking to. Although he is leading us to believe he is speaking to dispatch, I wouldn't rule out the undercover officer in the minivan being the person on the other end of the line. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You can videotape me all you like. But I'm at the McDonald's picking up my daughter from work. So why are you videotaping me? Hey, why are you videotaping me?
Hey, don't touch my shit, buddy.
Don't videotape
You
me.
can't do that, man. Don't break my stuff.
I'm not breaking anything.
Give me my phone back, man.
No. Don't videotape me. I'm in
Okay.
front of... Yeah, I'll wait for the police. Don't worry.
Yeah, we will, and you'll be charged with assault, brother.
Yeah, okay. By all
You
means.
will.
Okay. We're...
Yeah, so 911 on the phone, he just confiscated my phone.
Here you go. You can have it back.
He confiscated my phone and
Why are you-
physically touched me. Have it all on body camera.
By all means.
Have it all on body camera, brother. You can't touch somebody else.
You can't videotape me. You can't just
Yes, I
walk up to
can.
somebody.
Yes, I can.
By all means. Do
Yes,
your
I
thing.
can. Let the cops come, brother.
Yeah, don't
You
worry.
just yourself. Think you're
By
a
all
big
means.
tough guy? Think you're a big tough guy, huh?
Dude, this is all recorded too. Why
Good.
are you walking up to me videotaping me?
Yo, Jaffo, happy birthday. Shout out to you. Everybody wish Jaffo a happy birthday, man. Somebody put the link up there. Go over, show him some love. Hit the page up. Come on. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jaffo. Happy birthday. Many more.
Could a big tough guy give my phone back now because he's scared of getting charged? He knows he did the wrong thing. On the phone with the cops. That's the entitlement with these people, man. This guy walks over to me as he's saying, I'm on the phone with the cops. Why are you following me? As he's coming up to me.
Why are you videotaping?
And now he wants to grab my phone away from me.
Why are you videotaping?
And grab and touch my hand. Physically assault me.
Don't worry, the police are on their way. We'll figure it out.
Officer Matthew Spina just said the police are on their way. But what he didn't mention is the police have already arrived. Not only is Matthew himself an on-duty law enforcement officer, but the minifan is also parked at the end of the street conveniently. What do you think the chances are the van just happened to be parked at the end of the street while all of this unfolded? Did I mention the street is a dead-end street? I think you are all smart enough to realize what is happening here. Be sure to stick around until the end of the video, because I promise you the corruption you are witnessing has only just begun.
That's great. I can't wait, buddy.
No, by all means. You want to wait for him, or? I'm just curious where you're going. I'll follow you, don't worry. Yeah, so he's white male, wearing a gray shirt, green shorts, Nike running shoes, black trim, hair up in a man bun. Sleeve tattoo on the left hand side.
They know who I am.
I don't know who you are.
They know who I am.
Okay, cool.
Tell them you assaulted me, buddy. Make sure you tell them that. Don't make a false police report, because you know what? I'm going to stick with you. You make a false police report, that's another charge. That's another charge, brother.
We'll wait for you here, don't worry.
Sure. There's one right there, man. Undercover right there. He's been following me this whole time.
You want to go talk to him then?
Go ahead, sure.
All right.
He's been following me.
Go ahead, go talk to him then.
Sure.
Just curious why you're following me.
No one was following you.
You sat there. Look at your video. You have it all.
Did I videotape you? Yeah. Was I in a public area? Yeah.
You're also videotaping children going into McDonald's.
Did I do
That's
that?
concerning to me.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll wind it back and see how many children walked
You have the
inside.
evidence. You
Yeah.
have the evidence. Don't worry.
All right. Yeah. I do have the evidence of you assaulting me, sir.
By all means.
I'm assuming you're the unmarked unit that's been following me for the past couple hours? Yeah? You're the guy that's been following me? Hey, don't tell any lies, brother. Don't tell any lies.
I'm saying that you were following me and
I didn't follow you. Don't tell any lies, brother. Make your police report. Don't tell any lies.
There's a reason Matthew is so quick and confident to direct Ontario.
Sorry, I gotta play back his little fucking mini tantrum move he just pulled right there. That's the best. That's my favorite part of this video. The face he makes when he slaps his own leg. This guy knows he's defeated already. He's just waiting for the process to come out. As soon as it plays out, he knows he's doomed if his gang members don't cover up his ass, which they tried to do. But yeah, watch this little mini tantrum, guys.
Don't tell any lies.
I'm saying that you were following me and
I didn't follow you. Don't tell any lies, brother. Make your police report. Don't tell any lies.
One more
There's a-
time.
Don't tell any
That's
lies,
all right.
brother.
All that.
Don't tell any lies.
I'm saying that you were following me and
I didn't follow you. Don't tell any lies, brother. Make your police report. Don't tell any lies.
Holy.
There's a reason Matthew is so quick and confident to direct Ontario Audit to speak to Sergeant Jared McMillan. Later in this video, you will learn that Jared is just as corrupt as Matthew.
you tell him who you are.
Go
I've already
ahead.
told them who I am.
I don't have to tell him who I am. Sir, I would like him charged with assault. He grabbed my phone, grabbed my arm, took it away from me, tried to break my phone. I have it on my body camera. Yeah. Sure, no problem.
Because he was stepping up to me, putting his phone in my face. Why are you videotaping me?
Hey, don't. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Don't worry, sir. We'll see what happened, brother. Just give me a moment here, I'll find it, sir. You're not a great unmarked unit, man. You're not good at following people. Yeah, you're not good at following people. Try to follow me like you've been trying to follow me for quite some time. I don't know, why were you? Multiple places.
What's your name?
You're not very good. I don't want to give my name at this time, sir.
What can I call you then? What do you want me to call you?
You can call me good Canadian citizen.
Okay, I'll just call you Dan then. Is that okay?
Thank you, that's perfectly fine. Sergeant McMillan? Is that your name?
Yeah, that's my last name.
Thank you. What's your name, sir? Officer Dupuis. Thank you, Officer Dupuis. Just pulling it up here, sir. 1 second.
Okay.
Jared reviews the footage, and in a normal situation, a citizen would be arrested for grabbing a stranger's phone and putting it in their pocket. But Jared has no intentions of arresting his partner.
As he's on the phone with 911, he did that, so.
No, I have all the details. It's on my computer.
Okay.
At this point, Jared provides his email so Ontario Audit can send him the footage. While waiting, Ontario Audit questions Officer Dupuis about following him. Of course, Dupuis attempts to deny it, but I think by now we are all starting to see the truth.
Richie, email us anytime, man. CanadaCopWatch@gmail.com. You got some stuff where you already know we keep people anonymous, man. You just want to let us know what's going on. Don't let Jared hide. Don't let his corruption hide. Any stories on Jared McMillan, feel free to send them over. We will share with the people. I seen you said the Facebook ones wasn't him. I thought the same thing when I seen the video at first, but the tattoo was the same tattoo, no? But yeah, let's keep going, guys.
I think it's a big waste of taxpayers' dollars that you're like following me around though, man.
I wasn't following you around. I just saw the promotion there.
I mean, I saw you like 10 times.
Where'd you see me?
I mean, you'll see it in the video. Yeah. I hope so, man, because you are not very stealthy at all. If you're following me, you're not very good at it, brother.
I was just thinking you were in for another investigation, man.
If you were trying to follow me, you have no street smarts. Zero. I could tell you came from the suburbs.
Is there any reason I should be following you?
Well, you want to know who I am, right? Because I've been recording. Well, you guys want to know who I am so bad. You guys have asked my name many times.
You always ask people to answer the top.
Yeah, but I'm the guy that doesn't give it because I know my Canadian Charter rights. And you guys can't take that. You want my name so bad that even the police stations I've been to before try to follow me. I'm pretty smart when it comes to that stuff, Dupuis.
At this point, Jared is trying to figure out how he's going to get his partner out of this mess. He takes the opportunity and it makes an attempt to identify Ontario Audit. However, Ontario Audit decided to consult with his lawyer before providing any information to the police. And I completely agree with that decision, considering the corruption we are witnessing by 3 officers. So far on the corruption scale, they are batting 100%.
You want to give me an audio statement?
Not at this time. I mean, you saw the video. I mean, it pretty much speaks for itself. And I'll send you the video and you'll see it.
It's clear that Jared is more interested in identifying Ontario Audit and not as much holding his partner accountable. Up until now, he has not admitted that Matthew is a police officer who is working the same shift as him at this very moment. He returns to his car and provides the event number just before the beginning of his commitment to be a part of this corruption.
Thank you, Sergeant McMillan. Will you be charged or will I have to wait for the video?
I'm going to wait for the video and I'll be straight up with you if you're not willing to give me your details. I can't hurt.
Okay.
Because, so I'm sure, do you know a little bit about how the court system works? The court's going to want more information. So I will do the report, I'm going to go talk to him, I will document your video when you send it to me. But yeah, the matter is pretty much going to stop there.
Okay.
Unless you're willing to provide more. And to be honest, I brought a statement.
Okay.
Okay. So
Well, at this time, I'm not sure. I'd have to consult with my lawyer,
you
but
have all my details,
yeah,
and
exactly,
obviously you know how to reach out to
I
me.
mean, I'll send you the video, and then from there, we'll.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you, Sergeant. See you later, detective. Get your cloak on, man. Get your cloak on. It's not working. You can't fool me, bro. I know you're out here following me, brother. I'm not dumb. Waste the taxpayers' money, brother. I'm no threat to you guys at all.
Ontario Audit had already suspected that Matthew was a police officer, so he made a call to the police station to confirm. This is how it went.
Okay, so the officer's name is Matthew is the first name.
Yep.
Spina is the last name.
Can you spell that, please?
S-P-I-N-A.
Matthew Spina. And his badge number?
09623.
And he's the individual who assaulted me in the black truck, correct?
Well, I don't know what he was driving. That's the name that I have here in the report.
Okay, so there's three officers. Sorry, I just really want to confirm. So there was 3 officers on scene, correct? There's Constable Dupuis, Sergeant Jared McMillan, and then the other cop who assaulted me, who was named Constable. Is it Constable Spina?
Yeah.
Not detective, not sergeant.
Nope. Police constable.
We are not even close to the end of the story. The corruption has just begun, but it is also about to be exposed for all of you to witness.
Sorry.
Jared McMillan.
Is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey Jared, this is James Hearn, Hearn. My birthday. I was the individual from the other day in regards to incident number 24-19410Z. I refused to give you my name at the time, but I'm giving you my name and information now. I've emailed you the incident of the assault and the man who took my phone from me and assaulted me, and I showed you the video. I've sent all that to you. I'm hoping you do the right thing here and press charges against this man. My phone number is 289, or you can email me back at ontarioaudit@hotmail.com, which I've already emailed you. So all you need to do is reply to that and let me know what's going on, brother. Hope you do the right thing here, or I'm just gonna have to take it to the courts and do it myself, man. The people are watching. Do the right thing, McMillan. You witnessed the assault. I did nothing wrong. Where do we live, man? Where do we live? Live in Canada. Don't let this guy go around assaulting people. I don't care if he's a police, undercover, it doesn't matter. Do the right thing, Jared.
Sorry.
Jared McMillan.
Is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Sergeant Jared McMillan, it's James Hearn again. I was just following up on that time I got assaulted the other day by one of your undercover officers. Well, I'm pretty sure he's one of your undercover officers. I'll find out soon enough. I was wondering what's going on with that. Are you going to email me back? Are you going to let me know if you're going to file charges or what's going on? I'm giving you the opportunity to do the right thing here, man. I've been assaulted. You witnessed it. I sent you the video evidence that you requested me to send. I gave you my name. I gave you my information. I would like charges to be pressed on that deranged individual who put his hands on me and stole my equipment and put it in his pocket. A violation of the law, which you uphold, Sergeant McMillan. Please do the right thing. I look forward to speaking with you. This is not the last time I'll be calling. Have a nice day. How's it going, sir?
Good. I just wanted to introduce myself and let you know I've been assigned to investigate your interaction with the Halton officer from a little while ago.
Yep.
So if you need it, since you're recording, I'll just say it. My phone number is 905-693. And my email is mark.murray@haltonpolice.ca.
Thanks, Mark.
And my badge number is 8470.
I just have one more question.
Yeah, of course.
So during this whole time, is Detective Matthew Spina been employed still? I mean, obviously he's been employed. Has he been suspended with pay? Has he been on the streets?
I honestly don't know for sure, but my belief is that no, he's not suspended.
Oh, that's great.
Not even suspended. Not even suspended, guys, with video evidence that's undebatable. You can't debate. If you have two eyes that work, you can't debate it. Shout out Ontario Audit. Make sure you guys go subscribe. Jaffel with the membership on your birthday. That's backwards, Jaffel. Thank you, though. Thank you. Shout out to you. And happy birthday again. Mark said he was in Kearney. He said I was in a cell for 9 days without a shower. Where was that, Marks? Toronto South? Yeah, that name's crazy. That name is crazy.
Great news. All right, Mark. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, well, we'll talk again once you send back that this is what you want your statement to say.
Yep. All right. Sounds good.
Bye. Thanks. Bye. James, you there?
Yeah. What's going on?
What's going on? Not too much, man. You got a minute?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to give you the update. I haven't finished my report yet, but I did meet with the Crown on whatever day it was last week. And I showed him the video and I showed him your statement and everything. We went over it several times. At the end of the day, the Crown said that there was reasonable and probable grounds to lay a criminal charge of mischief against.
Guys, so right there, just listen to what he said. Just listen to what the man just said. The Crown said there was reasonable grounds to lay a charge of mischief. But, here comes the but. Bro, it's crazy. Like, I swear. It's crazy.
Constable Spina, if I deemed it necessary to go through criminal court.
Hear that again.
Can you hear me? Whatever day it was last week. And I showed him the video and I showed him your statement and everything. We went over it several times. At the end of the day, the Crown said that there was reasonable and probable grounds to lay a criminal charge of mischief against Constable Spina if I deemed it necessary to go through criminal court. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I'm sure you're not going to be thrilled about this, but after doing a full investigation, I do not feel that it warrants a criminal charge.
Let's have a look at the Criminal Code of Canada together. Criminal harassment 264(1). No person shall, without lawful authority and knowing that another person is harassed, or recklessly as to whether the other person is harassed, engage in conduct referred to in subsection 2 that causes that other person reasonably, in all the circumstances, to fear for their safety or the safety of anyone known to them. A, B, or C would be irrelevant to this incident, but D is what we will be looking at today. Engaging in threatening conduct directed at the other person or any member of their family. Marginal note, punishment 3. Every person who contravenes this section is guilty of an indictable offense and is liable to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years.
So I will not be laying a criminal charge. It will go down to the Police Service Act level for further investigation.
All right.
Do you have any questions?
Nah, man. You investigated your own and you found no wrongdoing, even though...
No, I didn't. I did not say that. I did not say that. What I said is I don't believe the actions warrant a criminal charge.
Now let's have a look at the crime of mischief. 431. Everyone commits mischief who willfully A. destroys or damages property, B. renders property dangerous, useless, inoperative, or ineffective, C. obstructs, interrupts, or interferes with the lawful use, enjoyment, or operation of property, or D. obstructs, interrupts or interferes with any person in the lawful use, enjoyment, or operation of property.
He will be further investigated at the Police Service Act level because that's what the Police Service Act is there for when officers do misconduct while on duty. I did not say he didn't do anything wrong. I feel that there are some things there that need to be dealt with, but I don't feel that going through criminal court is appropriate for what happened.
And why is that?
Because I don't believe there was any criminal intent in anything he did. I do believe that some of his actions require some sort of review internally, but I don't believe there was any criminal intent on anything he did.
So him physically putting his hands on me, taking my property, putting it into his pocket.
I slowed the video down about 20 times and watched every screenshot I could, and I never see him make contact with you. He makes contact with the phone, and he pulls the phone out of your hand.
Which is
but I never see him make contact with you.
The phone is an extension of my body, sir.
Well, I mean, that's your opinion. I mean, obviously the offense of assault would be direct or indirect. So by taking the phone, he is causing some sort of contact, indirect contact with your body. But again, there's two elements to every offense. There's the actus reus and the mens reus. The actus reus is the guilty act, and the mens reus is the guilty mind. And I don't believe that he had a criminal intent in anything that he did. Again, I do believe it needs further review, and I do believe that there will be some sort of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I do feel that it will be handled at a different level, but I don't think it's in the best interest of the public or anybody to have what happened between the two of you go through the criminal court.
All right, let me ask you one more question.
Before that question, I don't know what public this guy's talking about. Because I think damn well that should have went through criminal court 100%. The Crown said it had reasonable probable grounds to put it through the court. The only person that thinks it didn't is Spina's partner. It's proof 100%, guys. It's a corrupt system. It's a corrupt system. Videos like this, you can't debate it. This cop should have been charged. Like, the evidence is there, and the cop wants to play judge. That's not his job. The evidence is there. The Crown even said the evidence is there. It's supposed to get submitted to them. It's not his job to decide, man, and that's the crazy part. When they get that power, they get to do this stuff. And even though the evidence is there 100% for everybody to see, this guy will never have his day in court. Back working 36 hours paid docked, guys. And this doesn't even stay on his record. His complaint record gets wiped after 2 years. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
If Constable Spina was recording me on a public sidewalk and I went up to him and I grabbed his phone, would I be under arrest?
Well, what I'll tell you is that what we believe is that if this was two civilians, nobody would have been arrested.
Oh, so, for sure I would still press charges. What do you mean? I was assaulted and my property was stolen from me.
Well, like I said before, even the Crown I reviewed it with didn't believe there was an assault or a theft.
Okay.
What he believed there was reasonable probable grounds for was a mischief, because in the verbiage for mischief, there's a line that says interfering with the lawful use of somebody's property.
And what's the definition for theft? Taking someone's property and putting it in their pocket? That doesn't reach the definition of theft, sir?
Well, because for theft it's to convert to their own use, and there was no intent to convert to his own use.
Oh, he turned off the recording device was actually turned off. So let me make one thing aware to you if you're not too sure about it. RV Seraphinitis gives us the right to record police officers in the line of duty. That officer was in the line of duty. I'm a journalist working on a story about officers. I was assaulted. My property was stolen. You guys are looking at the complete wrong charge. Mischief? Sir, That's an I forget the exact words, but he intimidated a journalist. That's a very, very serious charge.
So we watched the video. We watched the video, the Crown and I, several times. You never identified yourself as a journalist to him as he walked up to you, because we actually looked at that charge. But for that charge, you have to identify yourself as a journalist.
I didn't have a chance to identify myself as a journalist. I was assaulted. I was ran up on and I was assaulted. Look, sir, I'm going to have to make a LECA complaint on you now as well. I mean, it is what it is.
The previous complaint system known as OIPRD has switched over to LECA, which stands for Law Enforcement Complaint Agency. Unfortunately, police are still investigating the police, so there is little hope of accountability, but these complaints on officers who violate rights are important to show the patterns of their misconduct over the years. A quick Google search of the letters. LECA will provide a link directly to the website with instructions on how to fill out a complaint form on an officer.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in you, man. I'm very disappointed in you. By your logic, it's okay for undercover officers to going around just grabbing people's phones out of their hands. There's no problem with that. Right? There's no criminal. There's no criminal intent in that.
Again, you're going to take it how you want to take it, and I understand that you're upset. I know what happened between you and Toronto, so I'm sure that's probably part of why you're upset.
As I mentioned earlier, this is not the first time Ontario Audit has experienced corruption at the hands of the police. Let's have a look at a set of false charges that have recently been dropped. A lawsuit against the Toronto Police is now pending. We will keep you updated here on Body Cams Canada. Be sure to subscribe. Also subscribe Ontario Audit after this video. You will not regret subscribing to his channel.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Ontario Audit. We're back with another video. Not my usual style of video today, but ladies and gentlemen, they got me. They got me on some trumped up charges. They held me in a holding cell for roughly 18 hours. They seized all my recording devices. And they made me bail myself out when it could have easily been a promise to appear. But you know why they made me bail myself out? So they can add these conditions. Do not engage in video, audio recording of any member known to you to be a member of the Toronto Police Service. They're trying to silence. They're trying to silence us, guys. Just like they've done to all the other auditors who've ever tried to do this in Canada. They're trying to silence us, but not us. They can't silence us. We are going to fight. We are going to take this to trial. We are going to make new case law. Let me explain to you guys what happened, all right? I pull up the 52 Division downtown Toronto. I'm walking along just like this. I pull up. I'm about to start filming the front of the police station. I notice that there's a global news crew standing exactly right here.
What's going on today, brother?
Just talking about the cops at the bridge on the weekend.
Oh, okay. They're coming out for an interview?
Yeah, no, we're doing lives.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, okay, I was going to film at the front. He's at the front. I'll go to the side. All right. So I go to the side. I pull up over here. I stand right here. Okay. Right here. I start filming just like I always do. Just working on my story, little investigative story. Don't have to tell anybody what I'm doing. Don't have to answer any questions. A car pulls up. Parks right here, sits here for about 2 minutes. A gentleman gets out of the car, comes and talks to me, says, "What are you doing?" I said, "Doing some filming."
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Can I ask you what you're doing?
Yeah, just taking some picture and video
Of who?
of just everything I can see. Sorry, can I get your name?
Why are you standing right here, though?
Can I get your name?
Not yet. I want to ask you what you're doing.
Okay, well, if you don't want to give me your name, I don't want to talk to you.
Are you filming cars coming and going? Is that what you're doing?
Can I get your name?
Are you filming cars coming and going from this police facility?
Can I get your name, sir?
I asked you a question first.
Do I have to answer you?
No, you don't have to answer.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day, random guy.
He came up to me. I didn't want to answer questions. He went back to his car. So he reverses from here, back to here. I walk over, I record in this general direction. He sits here for about a minute or two. He reverses out again, drives into the underground parking garage. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my charges.
So he's right now you're getting placed under arrest for criminal harassment.
For criminal harassment?
Yep.
Okay.
While these fake charges were being prepared, Ontario Audit continued gathering B-roll footage about 100 yards south of the station. 52 Division Police are seen attempting to initiate additional fake charges.
I should give you my name.
Don't worry, I will find out who you are. This is what I do. Brother, this is what I do. I film public officials.
To twist it for what, kicks?
I just want your name.
It began with a security guard refusing to identify after initiating contact with Ontario Audit. 52 Division Police arrived. They attempted everything known under the sun to file charges on Ontario Audit. At the same time, a set of charges were being prepared just up the street, all courtesy of your hard-earned tax dollars.
He was actually inside.
Do you believe this mail is sensitive information? Was he on the property?
Do you know the property line for his money?
Right.
Do you feel harassed?
Yeah, you feel harassed. Well, in a sense, yes.
Ontario Audit remains quiet, just filming and watching the circus unfold in front of him. But at this point, he decides to speak up and make the officers aware. He sees exactly what's going on here.
You're trying to solicit that, man? Come on. You're trying to solicit harassment? Come on,
He's
man.
a victim, right? He's told
No, he's not.
Give me a victim of harassment. I just asked him.
Yeah,
Stop it.
All right, we'll have a conversation after, right?
And the circus continues.
Yes.
It looks like everybody heard about the circus and wants to stop by for a look.
So you feel harassed? Yes. And you want to file a police report? And you feel harassed?
I'll go look up I guess the code.
You started 52 Division an hour and a half ago or thereabouts?
Yeah.
This man is actually demanding respect from somebody he is currently preparing to lay fake charges on. Not much surprises me anymore, but the timing of this demand is mind-blowing.
I mean, as you know, McDonald's is perfectly legal, not breaking the law at all. Even if
Sir, call me officer. Show me some respect.
What did I call you?
You just called me by my last name.
I didn't say sir. I said McDonald.
You just said my last name. So I'm asking you to call me constable or officer. Show me some respect.
Of course, my apologies.
Thank you. Don't go on their property, okay?
Sure.
And film all you want, okay? But don't approach their staff and ask information,
You
okay?
can be charged criminally for, what is it, criminal harassment?
Yeah.
Hold on. Harassment, besetting and watching. That's the charge?
That is the charge.
They fear for their safety because you're filming them, right?
You're saying you could charge me?
Yeah, if they wanted to as a victim of a crime, they have all the right to. Like, you have all the right to film, right?
And you would enforce that?
Well, I'm not a police officer.
I mean, you know what I'm doing, though. I'm not harassing anybody.
Well, it kind of sounds like you are. Well, you're walking into the building, you're filming.
Sure.
Did you film this building?
No.
For no reason?
No.
So why do you choose to film a police station and a U.S. consulate?
Because those are public entities.
Okay, but this is a public entity too. It's a condo.
Well, no, that's private residence, isn't there?
I read the act. It seems pretty fitting. You're filming at the place of work. If they fear for their safety, why not?
Sure. You know what? I invite you to charge me with that right now.
Well, I can't. I don't have a victim, so I can't.
Well, I invite you guys to give me that charge so I can fight it in court.
I'm not going to do that.
Right?
I mean, come on. This is why I do
Bro,
this.
in order to charge you, we have to have a victim.
So can I get a name and badge?
Well, that's a reverse Uno. You pulled the reverse Uno card on them, guys. They're threatening them and this and that. Say, I invite you, fucking stupid ass. Come arrest me. They said, no, well, we can't do that. We don't have a victim. And they turned and left. I worry about these people, guys. I'm telling you. I worry about them, man. If you don't know your rights, you are doomed, though. Look what's going on. You are doomed. Learn your rights, people. ASAP. And always film.
For some reason, I might get that body camera footage.
Lindo, 90204.
Lindo. And what was your story?
Police 66013.
If you thought these officers were corrupt, wait until you see this next set of officers. It is scary to see where our tax dollars are going these days. We are about to watch an officer greet Ontario Audit and carry on a fake conversation in order to distract him while his partners get ready for the unlawful arrest. This is disgusting behavior by the Toronto Police Service, and all officers involved should be embarrassed and ashamed.
What are you doing?
Hey, I said, please come and talk to me over at the American Embassy. I was just
Yeah,
wondering.
how come you're doing that?
Oh no, I'm just doing I'm working on a story on the embassy. That was it. I wonder if I can get the incident number for that though, please.
I don't know these numbers for that.
Anyway,
Did they investigate you?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, guys, I'll make this a little bit more enjoyable for you guys. Spoiler alert. All of these cops involved have already been sued. They've been sued. He is suing the shit out of them. I'm not going to mention the amounts. I'll leave that to him to talk to you guys. It's an ongoing lawsuit. But I think it goes without saying, this kind of stuff, you can't take it, man. As citizens, we can't take this. The officers investigating officers system that they have with LECA, it doesn't work. Although, I can't say it doesn't work all the time, because Spina got found guilty of all 3 allegations. So the system worked for the Spina situation, but we're still not stupid. Like, that happened because they didn't put him through the criminal system, and they knew damn well he should be put through the criminal system. But yeah, the spoiler alert, guys, is this guy that's talking, a couple other ones, they all already been, the lawsuit's already going on. They're already paying for this shit that they're doing right now.
Yeah, someone called the police on me. Police came, cops out.
Did you get the officer's name?
Yeah.
They'll be able to take the incident with that one.
Lando, I mean, is he here?
The way this officer is acting confirms this is not a routine arrest. When a civilian is suspected of committing a crime, they would be detained upon investigation to determine whether or not there is enough evidence to file charges. This reminds me more of amateur gang members attempting to set somebody up.
It's right there.
Lindo?
Oh, it's Lindo's partner?
No, that's not him.
That's not the guy?
No, this is Constable Lindo.
So you're doing a story on the consulate?
Yeah, but I mean, that's besides the point. I just want to get the incident number.
No, you started that conversation. I'm just having that, continue that conversation.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I am.
You want
Yeah.
to share something, feel free not to share anything you don't want to share.
Yeah, I'd just rather get the incident number.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know what the incident number is.
Is there any way you can find it out?
I'll find that out for you.
Now let's watch this officer confirm he was aware his partners were preparing to make contact with Ontario Audit. I would suggest that he was also aware they were preparing to arrest him. We will see him leave and return acting surprised that he is under arrest. This is extremely concerning behavior by the Toronto Police Service.
I think these officers want to talk to you.
Yeah. Sure.
I think these officers want to talk to you.
Yeah. Sure.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Alright, so here's the deal. Right now you're being placed under arrest for criminal harassment, okay?
For criminal harassment?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
Do you want me to hold this for you? You want me to put it somewhere?
Pardon me?
Do you want me to put this somewhere?
I'll just keep it with my property.
Yep. Is this your property?
Here comes the world's worst actor, pretending to assist Ontario Audit with the call number he requested. His failed attempt to act surprised will be interesting watching him explain during the lawsuit proceedings.
You can just slide it in my pocket there or give it to him. Appreciate that.
Oh, you're under arrest.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem.
Appreciate that.
Oh, you're under arrest.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. I guess you're gonna come in then. I'll give this to you when you come in.
This is definitely my favorite part of this video for 2 reasons. The first reason is accountability. Hats off to Ontario Audit for holding the Toronto Police accountable for their actions. The second reason is even well being served a lawsuit. This officer can't help himself and has to ask a civilian why he is filming in a public lobby.
How's it going? On January 8th, I was unlawfully arrested. This is to let you know, it's intent to sue. Okay. So essentially, you've been served. Pardon me? Documenting the process. Have a nice day, sir. You've been served.
Now that we have seen the corruption Ontario Audit has experienced in the past, let's continue to listen to Detective Mark Murray cover up a crime for his partner Matthew Spina.
But I'm not saying that it was okay. I'm not at all saying that it was okay. All I'm saying is I don't believe there's criminal intent. I don't believe it's in the best interest of the public to put it through criminal court, and I don't think that the criminal court system is the appropriate place for this to be dealt with.
I don't think it's in the
for those reasons,
Mhm.
and that's what it'll be dealt with under.
I don't think it's in the public's interest to put him through the criminal court, is what you just said. I completely disagree with that. I think the public is going to be outraged with that. With what you just said, I think the public will be outraged, sir.
Maybe.
I don't think there's, yeah. All right.
I think the general person that's not involved in the situation would watch the video and say, yeah, the officer did something wrong, but that is not worth a criminal charge. That is my opinion. And honestly, that's all I'm putting forward here is my opinion. It will go up to the higher ups and they'll make a decision from there.
It's not supposed to be your opinion, sir. You're supposed to uphold the law.
Okay.
He laughed. This guy actually laughed when he said you're supposed to uphold the law. Crazy one, guys. Shout out to Ontario Audit. Link is pinned on the YouTube. We're on Facebook, X, and YouTube tonight, guys. Shout out to everybody. But yeah, no, this is a crazy story, man. A crazy story. Couple of different videos put together just to show you guys what's really going on. And the story's only half done. He's still following up. The lawsuit's gonna take a while. But Matt Spina, if I know Ontario Audit, I think that this guy has a lawsuit coming too. I don't know who these guys think they are. These cops will learn to serve and protect the community. Stop doing this kind of gang stuff, man. It's not what they're paid to do. We're not asking for no superheroes. We're just asking them to treat people like people. Don't do no shit that we're not allowed to do. Until you guys start doing that, get used to us. Get used to it, guys. Check out the comments. Mr. Doug. Clint in the building. Nicole in the building. Blazing Bright. Once again, happy birthday to Jaffo. Kingpin, my brother. Winnipeg Cop Watch. Shroom Pickin. Randy from the Peg. Crafty in the building, guys. Legend. Brandon Mitchell. Brandon Mitchell was the first Canada Cop Watch member ever. Ever. That could never be erased. Brandon Mitchell is a legend for life, guys. And he gives permission for filming worldwide. Public filming. Board in the building, my brother. You have the right to remain silent. Sleeping Joe. Whole bunch of legends, guys. Ashley in the building. Akia Rock, Popeye's Transparency. Shout out to all the legends, guys. We are going to keep it moving. We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Everybody have a good night. Be safe. Look out for the Mad Lab press update. You guys are not going to believe what's going on. It's comical, guys. I'm almost jealous. Like, yo, I'm jealous. But the Toronto police are trying some madness with Mad Lab. It will be laughed out of court. Guys, from what I know, Mad Lab is like a lawsuit monster. He's not taking no sort of rights violations. He's not taking it, and this one just tipped it over the top. I'll tell you guys that. If this goes through, oh my God, people. It's the craziest violation I've ever seen. I'll tell you guys that. He's got a video coming out with the details. stay tuned, Mad Lab Press. But yeah, people, we're off of this. Everybody have a good night. Until the next one, Canada Cop Watch. Guys, be good.